so of course they do the napkin scene with Penny and Sheldon.
Oh, God.
It was a wonderful idea in general. It's a beautiful moment, but and we played it lovely. Anyway, it's a good example of what I'm talking about in that it said Sheldon. I'll get the words a little bit wrong. But Sheldon opens the box and he sees the napkin. And it says surprised, and then Sheldon says something, and in parentheses actually it says excited, and then it says another line from Sheldon. And it says crazed. And I mean, and I didn't feel like a monkey following directions. I felt like this is the roadmap as an actor that I want. Just tell me clearly, I'll go for it, but I need to know what you want. And these writers tell us what they want. So,
that's awesome. Well, I'm sure that there are a lot of people here who have questions for the cast and the creators of the Big Bang Theory. Comic-Con has, I assume, they have done in years past, have set something up to facilitate this exchange of questions and answers. So go ahead, person who's in front.
I was wondering if you guys were going to do an episode when the crew is actually at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So, for the past 3 years we've come down here, and by the way, here's an opportunity to stop and thank Comic-Con, because I think the first time we came down here 3 years ago, am I right, was the first time that this could have gone one of two ways, and you could have loved us or you could have not loved us, and thank you for the way it went. Of shooting our show on location. We're a 4-camera show. We shoot on a stage, and when we go out on location, even onto the Warner's back lot, a couple of times we actually saw the street where the apartment is, and we went to a little park, and it's like unbelievable. We're actually going outside, and they move trucks and things like that. I don't think we'll ever be able to figure out how to do this.
We're an indoor cat.
So the closest that we've come is if y'all come to Burbank.
There's rumors of that.
It's, we don't know how to do it.
You're here now!
All right, good, signs. He said we can loan you signs. So there's that, there's that.
Thank you, next question.
Hi, I was wondering if Sheldon will ever have another encounter with evil Will Wheaton.
An encounter before the imagined slight at the Dixie track.
Yeah, find out what it's worth to.
What's it worth to you?
I have signs.
But when we conceived of the episode where we discovered that Sheldon can count cards, and we said, well, it's not going to be poker, it's going to be a game like Magic the Gathering, and we imagined a sort of Cincinnati kid kind of character that he would go up against, and Steve Morrow said, you know who's sort of a kind of a pathetic gaming loser? Those are the words, but who actually lives in Pasadena, and there's this guy, and so the idea was, what if it's Will? And I called Will. We spoke on the phone, and you hemmed and hawed, and you weren't sure if you wanted to play yourself. It's very, when you ask an actor to play himself, it's very difficult because there's sort of no costume. So so we decided to do it. And then Chuck had this idea for a direction for the character. So I was now, after having cajoled and begged and encouraged Will to do this, I now was in the position of having to call him up and and say, so, okay, so you're playing yourself, but, and I should apologize to the young people, you're going to be a dick. And I'm saying that because that's your motto, is going to be a dick. And Will was very, very nice that you agreed to do that.
Came easy.
It's surprising.
I recall feeling really excited about the opportunity to present the minimal version.
I would imagine he would return.
Soft cuties for when you're sick.
Hey, real quick, we sing to her then. Soft.
Stop kidding. That wasn't my question. Go ahead, baby. Ask away.
My question is, who, for the actors,
Can you please come on our show? You're getting more laughs than we get. Okay, go ahead.
who out of the actors is your favorite person, like your best friend? Who are you?
So she wants to break our cast up.
Evil person, this guy.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, my protege is in the